It's a misty, crispy, pretty time of year. Misty, crispy, pretty time of year. Here we go. Yes. Autumn is here. It's a misty, crispy, pretty time of year. Autumn is here. It's a misty, crispy, pretty time of year. Autumn is here. It's a misty, crispy, pretty time of year. Autumn is here. It's a misty, crispy, pretty time of year. Autumn is here. It's a misty, crispy, pretty time of year. Autumn is here. It's a misty, crispy, pretty time of year.
If I hadn't seen you, I would still know you were back.
I'm so glad to see you.
Yeah, okay. I wish we had more time for warm-ups. There are all sorts of things I'd love to do with you and have you sing. But maybe we'll do one more later. We're going to start with Sussex Carol, starting with this one. Okay, please save your visiting for later, okay, during our break. So Sussex Carol. All right. This one looks like this. Okay. And we're just going to go through it with voice parts. Review and new. All right.
So, starting with the soprano and alto at the beginning, I would like to have everybody just move through this right now. Tenor, take the soprano line, bassist, take the alto line, if you can read it up there in tenor clef, just for practice. We're gonna do it all on Lou, and about that tempo, which is slower than our performance tempo, but it's a good practice one. Ready, and. Okay, all right, I did say it twice, so like some of you may have heard. We're doing it on Lou, okay? I didn't say it at the end, but on Lou. Right, ready? Together, and. Notch in terms of tempo, just the soprano and alto, so not too much faster with the words this time on Christmas. Ready, and.
On Christmas night, all creation sing, to hear the news the angels bring. On Christmas night, all creation sing, to hear the news the angels bring. News of great joy, news of great mirth, news of our merciful King's birth.
Okay, so one of the things that shows up a lot in that verse are R's on mirth, birth, and you have it at the end, also on merciful. So you need to be very careful how you're going to sing this. You want to almost think of being British on this and not voice that R. So what I mean by that is when I say, like I'm from Syracuse, which I am, joy, news of great mirth, that's, I'm even overdoing it. That's voicing the R, mirth, okay? So what we want to do when we sing is do it more of an EH. The R goes out at the very end so that we avoid that voicing on the note. Mirth, and just cut it off. Birth, so it's almost like that at the beginning. Merciful. That one's kind of hard because it goes so fast. So think about that. The other word to watch out for right now, the only other one I want you to think about is angels. So instead of angels, or angels especially, keep closing the mouth. Angels, like gel, just a straight open sound on that. Okay, same people, same verse. Okay, and again, we're going to keep this tempo right now. It does go faster, but right now, and I'd like to hear the T's on the night. So you have a couple of those on Christmas night. Ready, and.
On Christmas night, all creation sing, to hear the news the angels bring. On Christmas night, all creation sing, to hear the news the angels bring. News of great joy, news of great mirth, news of our merciful King's birth.
Much better. Questions on notes there? Second soprano, or excuse me, second altos, you're down at the bottom on those three notes together. First altos on this side, yeah. Yeah, first sopranos over here, first tenors, first altos on this side. What?
On that chord.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. That's, yep. Sorry, I got it. Carrie.
Can I hear the second alto part at the top of page 4, the joy and news?
Yes, let's get into it from news of the bottom of 3 on that measure. The bottom alto, yeah, second alto at the bottom. And news of great joy, news of great love, news of our merciful King's birth. Good, let's hear all 3 parts on that chord. News of. This is last measure, bottom of 3, soprano, alto. Ready, and.
News of great joy, news of great love, news of our
Let's take tenor bass on the next phrase, and I'm gonna have you start it on Lou, just like we did with the previous one. Just go right through it on Lou, on your notes.
Instead of men, it's we, is that correct?
Yes, and that's twice that we have we instead of men. Right there near the beginning, then why should we? And then again at the top of 5, why should we on earth?
So you want us to sing Lou?
Right now, we're all singing Lou. Yeah, you are, yes. Okay, ready, and. Nice, okay, we want that feeling of swaying almost through those phrases. Are you ready for words, or do we want parts in there? Anything?
Words.
Okay, ask, don't, John, you've been gone, if you need something, ask for it, okay? All right, here we go, words, and.
Then why should we on earth be sad, since our Redeemer made us glad? Then why should we on earth be sad, since our Redeemer made us glad? When from our sin he set us free, all for to gain our liberty.
Yes.
The bass from, like 36 or so,
Yep, they're in the middle,
where we split. I guess it's.
yeah,
42.
it's actually, when from our sin, middle of 5, second line down.
Yes, please.
When, so bass line from when from our sin. This is measure 41. Yes, okay, got it, okay, basses, and.
When from our sin he set us free, all for to gain our liberty.
Very nice. Okay, when we put it back together, everyone else watch your R's on liberty. Same thing I told the ladies, don't voice the R there. Liberty, so it's kind of dropped. Bill?
Second tenor line, from 4 to 43
Mm-hmm.
to the end, just, needs to come in from that.
From the A into the B? Okay, so let's get into it, right from measure 41. Second tenor? Okay, when from? This is the lower tenor. And when from our sin he set us free, all for to gain our liberty. And let's take that chord, those chords all together. When from, this is second measure, second line. Everybody, and.
When from our sin he set us free, all for to gain our liberty.
Very nice, okay. We're gonna do a sectional in a few weeks, and boy, you're learning stuff so fast, I don't know what we'll have to do. Okay, measure 54, this is on page 6, with the 4 parts. And let's have the bass and tenor go first, okay? Do any of
50,
this,
51.
I'm sorry?
54? This is 51, 52, 53, 54.
Yeah, I'm
just
sorry,
have
I have
it.
mine marked. It is the last measure, it's the middle of 6. When is that? It's the next verse.
It's way down here below the
Yes,
piano part.
okay, can I hear the basses first? Starting right from the bottom up. Bum, bum, okay? Okay, ready, and. When sin departs before his grace and life and health come in its place. When sin departs before his grace and life and health come in its place. Okay, let's do that one more time. Now, if some of you find it too hard to sing up that high, that long, and measure 62, your next measure, angels and we, and that will also be changed from men to we. This is at the middle line on page 7. That is one spot we can drop down in octave basis if you need to. Okay, I've got a note to myself there for that. So, angels and men, we with joy may sing, down an octave there. So let's go back to where you came in on page 6, please, basis, same thing again. Okay, ready, thank you. When sin departs before his grace and life and health come in its place. When sin departs before his grace and life and health come in its place. Okay, and let's go on right there, measure 62. And would you make a note here for those students down and out? Just when we're just practicing just basis. Okay. All right, so we're going to go on measure 63. This is in the middle of 7, angels and we. Okay, ready, and. Angels and we with joy may sing, all for to see the newborn King. Yes, just that one section, just like that. Okay, thank you. Okay, questions on any of that? Can you do it again? I think you've got it. Tenors, let's take you, please. Middle of 6, when sin. Okay, and you're up there in the D. Okay, when sin departs before his grace, then life and health come in its place. When sin departs before his grace, then life and health come in its place. Angels and we with joy may sing. All for check your note right there. All, yes, right there. All for to see the newborn King. Yes. Some of you wanted to go to all the way up to so and then me, all for. Okay, let's do it one more time, tenors. Same spot. When sin, back to page 6. Okay, ready, and. When sin departs before his grace, and life and health come in its place. When sin departs before his grace, and life and health come in its place. Angels and we with joy may sing. All for to see the newborn King. Right. In middle of 7, tenors, be sure you cross out that word men and put in we. That's all right. Just make sure that happens. Okay, but tenor and bass. It's so nice to be able to hear you. I'm glad we got you moved over because I just couldn't hear you the last couple of weeks. Okay, very good. Tenor and bass together. Ready, and. When sin departs before his grace, and life and health come in its place. When sin departs before his grace, and life and health come in its place. Angels and we with joy may sing. All for to see the newborn King. Tenor basses, you're up there in the dough. All for. Make sure you're all there. Okay, we're going to work up. Alto's your turn. You are on page 6. When sin. Here we go.
When sin departs before his grace, and life and health come in its place. When sin departs before his grace, and life and health come in its place. Angels and we with joy may sing. All for to see the newborn King.
One more time. Okay. All right. Very nice, though. Here we go.
When sin departs before his grace, and life and health come in its place. When sin departs before his grace, and life and health come in its place.
parts up from the bottom. Here we go. This is a cappella, a few measures, and it's really nice. We want to make sure it's nice and solid. Here we go. All right, very nice. Okay, sopranos on your own once. Think you'll be able to do it just once, right? Here we go. Ready, and. And all four parts. Let's stand. New section. Okay, she has this wonderful thing that comes before this. Nice and brisk, and just a beautiful part that comes in. And then you come in a cappella, and we got all these wonderful voices together. And then the piano comes back in with a very lilting thing, quite different when it comes back. So the choir really gets featured nicely through here. Nice warm sound, says mezzo forte. You don't need to oversing, just keep your words nice and clean. Here we go. Ready, and.
Cindy was before his grace, and life and health come in his place. When Cindy was before his grace, and life and health come in his place. Angels and we with joy may sing, all for to see the newborn King.
There we go. Okay, beautiful. That's a great start on this. We'll finish that off maybe either next week or the week after. Go ahead and sit down and take out Where the Light Begins. No, I realized I never took out I left off all the way to page 3. Okay, we got this. Okay. Whoops. Okay, we are going to start right at the very beginning. For those of you who've not sung this yet, I know you love this piece. Be sure to listen to this. It's a like Sure on the Shiny Night. Those are both wonderful recordings on there. Really worth listening to. Just wonderful writing here by Susan LaBar. She's written some wonderful choral pieces. This is one of my favorites that I've seen of hers so far. Okay, so starting in there at the beginning, those of you who've sung it before, you know it starts out almost like we're telling a little story with one voice there at the beginning. Perhaps it does not begin. Perhaps it was always. You know, who knows? It takes a lifetime to open our eyes to learn to see. So a little bit of mysticism there, as you got there. Okay, so we're just going to give it a try there for those sight reading and do your best. We have enough people here who know it, I think. So ready, and here's your pace. Bum, 2, and 1. Perhaps it does not begin. And 1. Perhaps it is always. Perhaps it takes a lifetime to open our eyes, to learn to see. And we're going to just look at that again. I'm sorry. My glasses keep fogging up and I missed the dots. It takes a lifetime to open our eyes. So watch where your 16th notes are.
Do you want soprano and alto?
We last year, I think we did just sopranos, but right now let's just practice it all together.
Okay.
You know, we did that last year, and then I decided we'd just do sopranos, but we'll see. It was just kind of nice to have a voice. Okay, so before we do it again, we're in 12/8. That means, for those who don't know it, that our 8th note is equaling 1B, 12 eighth notes, and those are the ones with one flag on them. And we divide them into groups of 3. So we have 4 groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all you need to really worry about feeling, is that pace of 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll take care of all those little notes in between. They'll just happen. Okay, so right on the measure you come in. You can come in at the end of the first beat, and 1.
Perhaps it does not begin.
And 1.
Perhaps it is always
Off.
Perhaps it takes a lifetime to open our eyes, to learn to see.
Want to get that rhythm there. Takes a lifetime to open. I'm sorry, I cannot see. Open our eyes, open our eyes. I think that's right. Okay, just can't see the dots there. Okay, perhaps the last 3 notes at the bottom of the first page, perhaps. And 1.
Perhaps it takes a lifetime
That's it.
to open our eyes, to learn to see.
You're going on in unison.
The luminous light of a map in the dark, an angel flame in the house of God, the love so serious we can't keep from
Just sopranos and altos, keep going.
the luminous light of the map in the dark, the angel flame in the house of God, the love so serious we can't keep from singing, from crying out.
Yeah, and so we're twice as fast. It's all right. It's a lot to get in all those parts. Okay, so again, just the soprano and alto right now. We'll work on those lower lines in just a minute. Can we start again, please? Pick up to measure 10. When we get to the top of 5, and we're just doing soprano and alto right now, the top of 5, we're still together until we get to the last note on 5. And then that's where we go in different directions. So see what you can do with that. Actually, I'm going to have Emily play that for us. This is the last note, top of 5, down to so the love. So I'm going to have you play the soprano alto. Okay. Yeah, and you're double tapping. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Can you sing that with her, please? And then we'll go back and do that whole line again. This is the last note, top of 5, the love. Okay? Ready, and.
The love so serious we can't keep from singing, from crying out.
2, 4, 2, 3. That's it. Okay, yes, that's it. Okay. And actually, I cut you off on 3. I keep cutting off on 4. I gotta remember to do that. Okay, let's go back. Soprano and altos only again pick up to measure 10, and then we'll go through the lower lines. Okay, the luminous, ready, and.
The luminous light of the map in the dark, the angel flame in the house of God, the love so serious we can't keep from singing. The luminous light of the map in
No,
the dark,
just about alto.
the angel flame in the house of God, the love so serious
No tenor bass, please.
we
tenor, and bass, please do not hum your part when the ladies are doing, the soprano and altos are doing their part, so that I can hear what's going on. Okay, you'll get your turn. Pick up now to the top of 5. I'd like to hear the tenors. Some of you know this, so it'll be reviewed. Okay, the rhythm you've heard, it's just the notes now. Ready, and the luminous light of the lamp in the dark, the vigil flame in the house of God, the love so serious we can't keep from singing, from crying out. Right. So we had that vigil flame in the house of the heart. So that those 16th notes. Vigil flame in the house of the heart. Where those double flags are in the house of the heart. Okay. Tenors, same thing again. Pick up top of 5. Okay. That was good. Ready, and the luminous light of the lamp in the dark, the vigil flame in the house of the heart, the love so serious we can't keep from singing, from crying out. And you're off on the 3. Good. Okay. Basses, you'll start where the tenors ended up. And actually, that's right. You're singing the exact same thing as the tenor, so now you can do it yourselves. Okay, here we go. The luminous light of the lamp in the dark, the vigil flame in the house of the heart, the love so serious we can't keep from singing, from crying out. Right. I don't like to get to where the basses can't sing if things get too high, but do make some effort to get up there and try it. If it really gets to be high, in some places it's not awkward to put a bass line. This is one of those spots I think it would detract from it a little bit. So do what you can to get up there. Keep it very light, as much in your head voice as you can. Okay, tenor and basses once more time together, and then we'll put that out together. Okay, ready, and the luminous light of the lamp in the dark, the vigil flame in the house of the heart, the love so serious we can't keep from singing, from crying out. Right, is how you sing that out there. Okay, singing, and you're right out there. Singing from crying. It's very little odd thing in there, but it works so well. Let's have everybody do that section, please. This is pick up to top of 5. Okay, soprano, alto, tenor, bass. Ready, and the luminous light of the lamp in the dark, the vigil flame in the house of the heart, the love so serious we can't keep from singing, from crying out. Good. Let's do that much from the beginning. Have you gone through the accompaniment on this at all? Okay. All right. So we can do that next week. Okay. All right. So just on the voice parts right from the beginning. Okay. Actually, just because it's good, so go ahead and stand up. And 1. Perhaps it is not begin. 1. Perhaps it is waiting. Off. Perhaps it takes a lifetime to open our eyes, to learn to see. Off. And the luminous light in the lamp in the dark, the vigil flame in the house. Okay, good start on that. We'll go farther on that next week. Sure on the shiny night. Shiny night. We call it shiny night.
We can just put this on the tennis list for section list right away.
Yes, yes. But I wanna get all of these things started before sectionals. And,
Well, it's just that you asked.
yeah. So that we really can get into the meat and potatoes of this. Okay. All right, I didn't get to it last week, so my notes are. All right. Okay. Just a second, okay? Just gonna push. Okay, tenor basses, and everybody, look at the top of two, that first measure, we're just gonna go through those intervals there, okay? So here they are, this is apart. Stop right there for right now, just that much, and then we'll go on. But just then, I'd like you to do that on zoo, okay? And sing a zoo on every note right now. Okay, now, yeah. You're supposed to. Okay, this time, lift up and hold that zoo out, and then we're coming into the next section. Okay, so still a zoo on every note right now, and. Good, and this time do it on a loo and only sing the L where you have a syllable, a word. The rest of them, I'd like you to keep it all legato. Ooh. Okay, does that make sense for everybody? Okay, here we go. So. What was there? Alright. Okay, little Simon says there, okay? So be careful because Emily will be playing something here. We'll have to wait for that rest, okay? So, okay. Now we're going to just do a little bit more of this before we go through parts. The tenor line down at the bottom of two. So you have this. Rest. Would you do just that much, please? And you can say the words on this right now. Sure on the shine. This is bottom of two tenors only. And I'm playing it wrong. I probably sing so high. I should know this because I've seen this last couple years. Okay, so tenors. You know that is a good choral trick though. That conductors do all the time. Raise it a half step, make you sing it. Okay, here we go. Tenors and one. Sure on this shining night. Sure on this shining night. Sure on this shining night. 2, 3, 4. exercise I did with, those of you who sang last year, that works on rolling our breath in, and we will do that again. It was actually on my list for tonight, but we went over a little bit. But that kind of thing, take a breath where you need it through that phrase. It's not a phrase that a breath stands out. Okay, all right, I'm gonna let Emily take over again, go back over here. We're gonna go back to the beginning and start with the tenor bass. Right on the beginning phrase, sure on the shining. You can take about that tempo all the way through. Not gonna worry about your slow downs, your retardandos right now. We're just gonna worry about just getting our notes in. All of that will come later. Ready, and one. Kindness must watch for me this side of the ground. Right, and there's that rest that you need to wait for. Okay, good. One. I can't remember what I was going to say on that one. Okay, one more time. Same tempo. Even though we're really very slow right now, feel a sense of motion, expectancy with going through this. Where do you want to go with it? One more time, same people. And one. Okay, again. Got that rest right at the beginning. And one. On this shining night, a sun shadows round. Rest. Kindness must watch for me this side of the ground. On this shining if you've not listened to the recording yet, my favorite recording of this, and I've listened to a lot of them, is the one that Bill put on the YouTube site. It's just a wonderful recording. And even with that, when they go soft, you can still hear those T's. So it's good to listen to. Basses, you got a lot of the same things going on here, but I want to hear down in your bridge. Okay. Oh, you just sang this all. You sang with the tenors, yes? No?
Yes.
Yes, okay, sorry. All right. Can I hear the soprano altos at the bottom of 2, letter D? You've got the melody now here, but it changes at the top of 3. So we went through this before, and 1.
The sun is shining, night of Sunday shadows round.
1.
Kindness must watch for me this side the ground. On this shining night, this shining night.
All right, okay, so we're almost all doing the same thing, almost, just not always at the same time. But, and altos have a little variation there, so good. And when, as I say, right now we're not taking any of the retardandos, any of the slowdowns yet. So, okay, same thing again. Do you need to go through it alone? I think you got it, sort of. What? You want to do it alone? No, I think you got it. Okay. Letter B, soprano, alto by themselves again, and 1.
Sure on this shining night of Sunday shadows round, kindness must watch for me this side the ground. On this shining night, this shining
careful, don't rush, this doesn't go any faster. So, okay, tenors, one more time, at letter B, please, bottom of 2, by yourselves with the words in here. Okay, so you're coming in, the second half of B2 there. Hold on 1 second. Just check it. Okay, thank you. Okay, da-da, and so 1, 2. Sure on this shining night, sure on this shining night, sure on this shining night. 2, 3, 4. This Right. When I talk about rolling your breath in, the one place you don't want to roll a breath in is when you're in the middle of a word. So, and that shining at the bottom of 2, that's where you're going to have to really sit up nice and tall. Think of getting a nice full abdomen breath and budgeting that breath. Sure on this shine, and I can't do it. I don't have the voice tonight. Shining night. All of that is one breath. So that's one of the things when you practice, think about. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to do the same thing again, tenors. Okay, those 2 pages, and 1, 2. Sure on this shining night. And 1. Sure on this shining night. Sure on this shining night. Take a breath. If you need to sneak it in. This Right. We're up nice and clear. Good. Basses. Those quiet breaths that we've talked about, taking those quiet breaths, that's where it makes a difference on something like this. Okay, you're coming in, last measure, bottom of 2, second half of B2. And 1, 2. Sure on this shining night, sure on this I can't sing that low for you. Shine. So, and I just have no voice tonight. So smooth as you can getting down there. I'd like to hear your A flat, right at the bottom of the page on the shining, down the octave, down the octave. There you go. Okay, so you're nice and tall basses. Let me hear that. Shine. Good. Go on with that phrase right now. Shine. Okay, sounds like we're not sure all the way through. Basses one more time, the whole thing again. This is last measure, bottom of 2. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Sure on this Yes, lots of back and forth between the 3, 4, and the 4 and 4. Okay, we're going to take that whole section all together. Okay, I've got one more thing to do before we go. Yes. Do I hear my name? Okay, great. Letter B, if you're sitting up nice and tall, ready, and 1. Sure on this shining, shining sun, sure on this shining chorus. We're gonna do the same thing one more time, and this time, we're gonna put in those ritardandos. We have one at the top of 3, not a big one, just, it's gonna be a little bit of pulling back there. And then molto ritardando at the bottom of the page, big ritardando, a lot of slowing down. But again, watch, okay? So you're gonna have to get your music where you can kind of keep on what I'm doing up there, okay? So let's sit up nice and tall. I'm gonna have you stay seated, just make sure everybody can see me. But sit nice and tall and think that, smile with your cheeks right through here. And 1. Shine, shine, the sun may shadows round, shine, this sun watch for she may shine, shine, okay, we're too surprised, were you? All right, that one we also will go ahead with next week. Very good. One more before we have a break. I'm gonna just move a couple things around here. Let's do Somewhere in My Memory before we take our break. Moving it out of order a little bit here. So I read all sorts of choir news, and it was kind of funny that how many choirs around, including some semi-professional choirs, that are doing this one this year for their summer concerts. I thought, interesting. I don't know why. It just happened to be something that pulled out. And then I was listening to a Celtic woman CD with my granddaughter yesterday, and Walking in the Air was the first song on it. I had forgotten all about it. It's a beautiful, beautiful arrangement. I hadn't heard that in years. Just pulled out the CD. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. We are just going to go through. We've gone up to page 5, measure the second measure there. Let's see what we remember. Go back and review. Okay. One more time the notes, please. I'm sorry. Okay, Susie. That's all right. Here we go. Candles in the window, shadows painting the ceiling, gazing at the fire glow, feeling that gingerbread feeling. 1. Precious moments, special people, happy faces, I can see. Somewhere in my memory, Christmas joys all around me. Living in my memory. And 1. All the music, all the magic, all the family home with me. Right. Let's review from Happy Faces. Do we need any of that beginning section review for any of the parts? Okay, let's just go from the bottom of the page. I'd like to hear some, Precious Moments, measure 14, middle of the page. I'd like to hear soprano and altos alone, even though I know you start together there. Measure 14, middle of 3, soprano, alto. And 1. Precious moments, special people, happy faces, I can see. And go on to the middle of 4, where you come in again. Living and living in my memory. And 1. All the music, all the magic, all the family home here with altos, be careful. We've got a couple people singing down an octave in the tenor range. So see if that's you. Listen to it, okay? Can I hear tenor bass, please? Measure 14. Middle of 3. All right. And precious moments, special people, happy faces, I can see somewhere in my memory, Christmas joys all around me. All the music, all the magic, all the family all here with me. And then we're off, and we cut it off. There's always discussion when you get choir people together, and I've been at like MTM music days for music teachers and stuff, when we're talking about Christmas music, and everybody says, how do you get your choirs to sing that word, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas? And it's a hard word to figure out. Everybody seems to do a different thing, you know. And I would say, well, how does Michael Bublé do it? He says, you know, everything he sings sounds good, you know, and you can understand him. But what we want to avoid is that Christmas, you know, Christmas. So just be careful. Christmas joys, Christmas. I would rather it be a little bit more so Christmas, more like that than off. So just be aware of it. Keep it a little brighter. You don't want to sing Christmas, you know, it just doesn't work either. Okay, let's put that all together that much, and we're going to then take our break. Okay, and we'll come back to this after our break, so keep this handy. All right, right on measure 14, everybody, please. Precious moments. So nice and tall, and 1. Precious moments, special people, happy faces, I can see somewhere in my memory, Christmas joys all around me. Living in my memory. 1. All of the music, all of the magic, all of the family home here with me. Right, leave it right there, and we're going to be back in about 6.5 minutes. Bill, do you want to say something now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just real quick.
All right, we'll make it 7.5.
Everybody's up to date. We have a drummer.
Yes.
I'm not sure why I couldn't hear you. So we have a drummer, we have a flute player, we have a violin player.
All right.
I think that's what and a bass player. There's our bass player back there. And now the other thing that the chorus is looking for is we need to design a new logo. You know, the one with the little people is just kind of, you know. And it was done, it was free from Google, I think, some years ago. So if anybody here is considers themselves a graphic artist and would like to take that on, we'd appreciate it. Just let me know. Or if you know somebody that would like to do it, in either case, we're willing to pay you for it. All right, we're not asking for volunteer graphic artist services. We will, in fact, pay somebody to design us a new logo.
And we're not gonna pay New York City prices.
No, Bellingham prices. All right, that's all.
All right, thank you. Okay. So you got about 6.5, 7 minutes, okay? Let's be ready to come back. Talk to somebody you don't know. Oh, you weren't there that much.
other thing is the young see the golden larch trees over probably that's where we saw some because Cutler Pass is so crowded. Anyway, that's what we were thinking. Yeah, long time to do. Right, we've got to do it just and because I signed up for an application.
All right. So it's in the baseball season.
All right.
Take me out to the ball game. We did it. Somebody pointed out a word change, and I looked it up and I saw it both ways. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd is how this one is. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. So we're gonna sing it the way it's supposed to be first, and then when you do it the second time, we're gonna make a little change. Okay?
Me out to the ball game, take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back till it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Now you're gonna start 2 beats sooner. See if you can keep up with it. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the ball game. Some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't
Care if I ever get back and then know it's root for the team. It's a shame. 1, 2, 3, strikes out at the old ball game.
That's right. Got the idea? Left brain, right brain's gotta work together. So you start take me out, you're down beat. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the ball game. Some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care.
All right. So never guess where I learned that. That was Bert and Ernie Sesame Street song years and years ago. And I used that many times in my teaching. Okay, so we are halfway through walking on the air. Or no, sorry, somewhere in my memory. Thank you. Somewhere in my memory, I forgot what we're doing. Okay. Now where did I put this? Come on, disappear. Here it is. Okay, so right where we left off is where we're going to spend just a few minutes on this next section on page 5 on the ooze. Okay, would you play that soprano alto line, please, Emily? Going on. Okay, this is the only section we'll work on this going on tonight. So can I use sopranos first? Okay, ready? And 1. Okay, and your LA, your la, needs to be a little bit more in the lower relaxed jaw part instead of that like this. okay? La, 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 and that. It's hard to sing, la's are hard to sing that way, yes.
On the top of 6, it's just la, it's not la.
Yes, it is, it's slurred. La, la, la. Okay, done?
The last bar, are the seconds singing the B or?
What, I'm sorry, what measure are you on? Oh, at the bottom of 5, okay. Yes, seconds can sing the B in the middle, yeah, okay. All right, can I hear the altos join the soprano, okay? So the sopranos are gonna start, and 1. No, good. Let's hear the. Yes.
At the bottom of 5, and that's, the altos don't come in until from that last measure?
No, you come in on the second measure at the bottom of 5, where it says unison. Okay. Okay.
Even though it's just soprano?
No, unison would be soprano alto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever you see unison like that, Patricia, it's generally going to be both sections, even if they only have stems up.
Okay.
Yeah. Showing what that means. Okay, I know that looks confusing because your unison at measure 30 is just soprano.
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so altos come in on the second measure there with the stems down. Yeah. I went through and I listened to this, and I don't know, I heard it both ways, but I think that's how we'll do it. So how did you just sing it right now? Did you sing it from the beginning?
No.
You came in on at 30. Let's have you come in on 31.
31.
It says unison, right? It says
All right, we'll have y'all come in on 30. Okay, I'll be consistent. When I was going through this, I heard it differently, but we'll be consistent and make unison. So altos, you come in with sopranos on measure 30. Okay, all right, tenors and basses, let's try your part. Your unison there on measure 30. Okay, ready, and 1. Okay, one more time on that section again. And 1. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, same thing with your la, la. La, la, and because la, la, instead of la, 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 la is what I'm hearing. It actually sounds like that. I don't mean to make fun of you, but it's la, 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 it's kind of how it sounds. That's the trouble. It may not sound like that to you, but when you get that closed mouth thing, that's what happens. Okay.
The second measure, we just sing la, right? In the top of 6?
Yes, you're gonna sing la, 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 just 2 la's. No, in that second measure, you just do 2.
Oh,
Yeah. And top is 6, top is 6.
3 laws.
No,
They're going
2
into,
la.
they're going into the next.
The next measure.
Oh, into the next measure. All right, sorry. I thought you just wanted to
Yeah.
measure. Thank you for clarifying that. Just one more time, please. Measure 30 tenor bass. And 1. 1. And let's put that all together right here. We'll just go and sing to to the bottom of page 6, and then we're gonna go on. Something else. Ready, and 1. Precious moment. Oh, so that's right, the key change. I apologize. I had that in my head. Okay, yes, hit key change. Would you play those notes there, please, on precious moments? Yeah. And then going on. So it's really like a short key change in there, and it's very odd, but it actually is kind of pretty when you put it together. Okay, measure 38 one more time. Yep. Okay, so can I have those? We have those notes that I write at measure 38. This is middle of 6. Yeah. Measure 38. Sorry, middle of 6. Precious moments. It's on page 6.
Oh, 38. Sorry.
Okay, and sorry. Precious moments, special people, happy faces I can see. Okay, that's where we're going to stop there tonight. We'll go on with that section next week. So would you take out right now, let's go through Let Me Believe. Okay. Okay, so we started the section on page 10, Let Me Believe in Light, that nice rhythmic section, which really gets interesting here. And I'd like to start with that tonight, and then we'll go back to the beginning and do some review. Okay. So this one, if you've listened to it, you know it just sort of changes character right here. Okay, so, and verb, let me believe. So that kind of feeling there. Okay, right on it. 2, ready, and 1. Let me believe in light. 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 And that's all I want to worry about going on right now. The next section we'll tackle. I'd like to have soprano, alto go through it first. We have some notes right up against each other in this. It gets a little dissonant. That's part of what makes this so cool, but we need to be sure of our pitches. So let's take the soprano and alto together, because I think it's better if you hear your chords. 2, top of 10, ready, and 1. Let me believe in light. 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 have two counts. Light going off. Good. So altos, you kind of follow a little bit of what the sopranos are doing, going up. At the bottom of 10, in the second measure that they have, are starting there, me believe in love. Again, I'm sorry, I can't sing it for you, but you have that later on at the top of 11. So you have that, me believe in love. And, same thing, so you just follow them up. Same people one more time, okay? Just get that nice and solid, okay? We're gonna start a little softer and really build. It goes all the way up to that double forte, the fortissimo, bottom 11, so lots of energy, okay? And believe me, we'll be moving through this, okay? All right, ready, and one.
Let me believe in light. 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 Let me believe in light.
The forte.
Let me believe in light. Let me believe in light.
You okay on that? Don't feel like you're guessing? At the bottom there, yeah, yeah. So can we get into it? Pick up to the last measure, middle of 11, let the last, let's just start at 81, the line above. Get into it. Alto, please, just alto. Yeah. 1.
Let me believe in light. Let me believe in light.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, off. Okay? All right. Tenor and bass. Let's start you at the top of 10. But it'll come. Getting in there. So, okay, ready and 1.
Let me believe in light. Let me believe in light.
Now I have you do that one more time, so you just hear your progression up. Make sure you get up to there. One more time and 1.
Let me believe in light. 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 Let me believe in light.
Yeah, so basses, you're just gonna hold that line. Yeah, tenor, line. Yes. Okay, same thing, tenor and bass, top 10. 2, ready, and 1.
Let me believe in light. 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 Let me believe in light.
Good. Okay, both parts, please, top of 10. And remember, we're building, 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 so lots of energy. We'll stand up in a minute, not yet. 2, ready, and 1.
Let me believe in light. 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 Let
let's go back. We're gonna go backwards a little bit, and to, okay, gotta see. I make notes and then I change them. Okay, so, top of 5. Okay. So we have not worked on this section yet, if I recall. Don't have, in my notes I have. Okay, so the altos have the melody here, and then the bass takes it over, then the tenor takes it over, and then finally the sopranos have it through this whole section. And it's not exactly the same as what you had in verse 1 all the way through. So let's just trace that out there. Starting with the tenor, we're gonna just trace out where those melody lines come in. So start first with the alto, on top of 5. 2, 3, 4, 1.
There is no song without a silence.
Okay, and then the basses come in. So bass is top of 6, just the basses, and 1. That's some nice voices back there. Good, got it? And then the tenors take it over. And 1. There is no past, there is no broken, and then sopranos will come in. Okay, so the first 2 notes that you sing right after your little solo thing, the altos and the tenors are significant. The basses only have that 1 note. And then soprano, you come in at the top of 7. Again, not strictly on the same melody what was sung before, but here's your line here. Way up here on the 8. Top of 7 and 1. About that part right now. So let's go back top of 5, and I'd like you to sight read those oohs. Okay, we went through the tune, picked it out. So everybody put your part in right now. Okay, tenor starts us off there at the top of 5, and then we all come in. So the I'm sorry, thank you, alto. We are at the top of 5, and the altos are going to start that last measure, and then everybody else comes in at the bottom of 5. Okay, so you'll come in on your oohs. So the soprano would come in on an F. Okay, tenors down on the C, basses down on the F. Okay, all right. So alto starts off and 1. There is no song without a silence. Stop right there. Let's see the chord. Okay, and 1. There is no past, there's no and stop right there. Questions on any of that? We're going to do it again. Okay, same thing. All right, what looks simple sometimes is not, boy, a little deceiving here. Okay? All right, so ready, and alto start, and 1.
There is no song without a silence.
Bass. sight read the next section. If you are singing words, I want you to be extra, overdo the enunciation, okay? And the ooh-ah, those are the only two sounds. I don't want to hear any other vowel sounds, ooh-ah in those, okay? So you got ah, nice and long, ooh. Okay, same thing. Why don't we stand up, just get some stretched up here. I know you're gonna be sight reading after that, just do your best, okay? So top of 5, ready, and 1.
There is no song without a silence.
2, 3, and 1.
There is no castle without when I'm caught below, can't say a
We're gonna stop right there. So altos, I don't need to practice you again. You knew what you were doing. Thank you. Sit down. Sopranos, most. Okay, rest of you go ahead and sit down, except for sopranos. And we're gonna take you top of 8 by yourself. And I'm caught. Okay? And you'll put yours down 1, 2. It's a third down. And 1, 2. One. One. Right. That last measure, bottom of 8, 1. I can't sing it. Just have a voice. No, let right this measure right here, bottom of 8, 1. Can we start right there? That was one measure right there, bottom of 8, and 1. Same thing again. Yeah, you're just gonna stay on the D there at the top of the page. And 1. That believe comes at the bottom of the page before the top. Let me believe. Okay, right there. And 1. There you go. Good. Circle that so you remember that next time. Good. Go ahead and sit down. Can we hear the tenors? And go ahead and stand up. Just good practice for you once in a while. Okay, when I'm caught in a 1, 2. When I'm caught below, can't stay afloat. Let me believe in hope. Let me believe in hope. Okay, good. I'm not worried about your notes. Go ahead and sit down, basses, and then tenors will join you in a second. Again, so basses right at the top of 8. And why don't you go ahead and stand up, basses from here. Tenors are going to stand and join you in a minute. So 1, 2. When I call, dear Lord, take that up again, last measure, bottom of 8, just getting into that again. And 1. Let me be and 1. Let me and stretching it out and off. Okay, tenor bass, tenors join them basses, let's stand up. Tenor bass, please, top of 8. Okay, so 1, 2. And 1. And then we're right in rhythm. Would you join them sopranos, please? Top of 8. Thank you. Yes.
On the last, starting at measure 65, that let me believe in hope.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're naturally taking a breath after let me believe.
Yes,
Do you want that
yes.
corrected, or do you want-
Thank you. I heard that also. I do need to make a note there.
Is there a breath there, or
Not one that should stand out right now. We may decide we need it later, but let's try not to do that. It's gonna be difficult because of the whole long hope, but right now let's try without. At least one that's audible. Okay, top of 8, you 3 sections, please. And notes one more time. Thank you. Okay, and 1, 2. It sounds like it's a little bit of a stretch for some, yeah, it just fades, but we'll try. Okay, altos, join us, please, that section. All right. All right, so you come in on the melody. When I call. Okay, so 1, 2. When I call, can sing a song. Okay, how many of you want a breath there? We'll see. We'll leave it out for now. Leave it out for now and try. Yeah, stagger breathing if you need. Okay, go ahead and sit down and take out thankful. 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 We've not worked on this yet.
Microphone. Mike.
Thankful.
All right, thankfully you're used to it.
As soon as I find mine. There it is. Okay. All right, when we did this one, last year when we did it, I think it was last year, wasn't it? No, year before? Okay, it was the year before. I did play for some, or put it on, I guess I put it on the website, the recording with Josh Groban singing this, because it's really beautiful. There's several people who've covered this, and it's absolutely beautiful. He's my favorite on this one. It's really lovely. So you can put that, find it on Google or in your phone or whatever. It's a lovely recording of it. The one part that is different from his is the Thanksgiving prayer, which is at the top of 8 at measure 61. So if you listen to that recording, you won't hear that section in there. And I can't remember. I looked this up and I can't remember. I think that was added in on the choir arrangement.
Where it's the same for prayers God answers, same for what God does deny, or does.
Yeah. Yes, we did. And I.
Does provide.
Does provide, yes. What God does provide. Yeah. So what Colleen is talking about is on page 8, on the second line.
Provide instead of deny.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, that just,
It'll be on page 9. And also
yeah,
we crossed out grace and just
we crossed out his,
okay, so
yeah. And we've made that a slur. Thanks for grace unmeasured. Thanks for love beyond compare. Okay, so that was on page 8, the first measure in the middle of the page. All right.
Yeah, when it's 63, 64, how do you want that worded? Thanks for what he.
Thanks for what God does provide. We're using God. God. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go back. We'll just work on a little bit. We don't have a lot of time, so we're going to just work on a little bit on this, and then those of you who know it can help sing this, but it's a lovely piece. This was really nice when we did it before. So we all started together, unison, at the very beginning. It's a really, really nice text, this song. Okay, so just sight read here at the beginning, and she'll play our parts with us. 2, ready, and.
Some days we forget to look around us. Some days we can see the joy that surrounds us. So caught up inside ourselves, we take what we should give. So for tonight, we pray for
1, 2.
what we know and need, and on this day we hope for
1, 2.
what we still can't see. It's up to us to be the change, and even though we all can still do more.
Yeah, just 2 notes. Let's get those. Here's an A flat. Yes, and more. 2, 3, and 1, 2.
There's so much to be thankful for.
Right. So we just got enough time to just review a few parts in there. Thankful. We're going to sing nice open vowel. Thankful. Okay, on that one. Altos. Let's have you just come up. Measure 17. So for tonight, this is the middle of 3. Right there, altos, and 3.
For tonight we pray for
1, 2.
what we know can be, and on this day we hope for
1, 2.
what we still can't see. It's up to us to be
I was having to do with thankful is avoid going thankful. Thankful is, okay, that's what we want to avoid. Thankful. So think that EH, okay? You see how it's like what you have on day stuff. Good. Sopranos, let's take you the same part there with the altos, measure 17. Just enough time to finish the section. Okay, measure 17 on page 3, soprano, alto. 1, 2, 3. So, one, two.
What we know can be, and on this day we hope for.
1, 2.
What we still can see, it's up to us to bring the change. And even though we all can still do more,
2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
there's so much to be thankful for.
Right. So that word change, the same thing as thankful. So it's going to be to be the change. CHEH is what you might want to pencil in there for pronunciation. So you're not singing change like that and close enough. Yes, Colleen.
Measure 5, even though we all know.
Yes. Even though we all can still do more. Yeah, and we need to work on that word, but I'm gonna go on it, because, more, that word's gonna require a little bit of work. Let's go back, and tenor and bass, I'm gonna have you read through that together, because we're just up to our time. So for tonight, measure 17 by yourselves. 1, 2, 3. So for tonight, we pray for 1, 2. What we need, and say we hope for 1, 2. What we still can see, it's up to us to be the change. And even though we all can still do more. 1, 2. There's so much to be thankful for. Right. So I think part of what's happening on the word more is you're singing like more with the R. So what we want to sing is without the R. More. So it's like awe on there, and the R goes out at the end. Let's put that all together, and then it will be time to go home. Okay, so for tonight, actually, let's take it right from the beginning, okay? Just voice parts, why don't you stand? Okay, we'll finish just with the section. Thank you for your hard work tonight, everyone. Okay, right on some days. Ready, and
some days we forget to look around us. Some days we can see the joy that surrounds us. So caught up inside ourselves,
1, 2.
we
of you.
Thankful for you too.
Hey, you're welcome. We really worked hard, so thanks.